Alright guys, another great day here in Southern California. It's nice and warm, sunny. Just a few weeks away from Christmas and it's like, I think in the 80s today. Alright, so we're at day 3 of the 30-day side hustle challenge. Now, so this is the 3rd chapter in the book and it is entitled Brainstorm, Borrow, or Steal Ideas. Remember the last video, the last chapter talked about how money does grow on trees and the seeds of those trees are your ideas. You got to come up with some good ideas, some profitable, feasible ideas. That's in the last video, so check that out. In this chapter, Chris Guillebeau is talking about how ideas can become assets, right? You have an idea, you build a business around that idea, and that business becomes the asset for you, right? Hopefully you have recurring income, from that idea. So yeah, they have the potential. It says here they hold the potential for real value. And he talks about getting ideas for side hustles from your everyday life. Like if you're driving down the street and you see a line of people outside of a coffee shop, you may think about delivering premium coffee to office blocks that aren't near a Starbucks or some nice coffee shop, right? That's a good idea. So take a look around your everyday life, where you go, stores you frequent, businesses you frequent, and you can probably come up with some pretty good ideas. And we'll get into some ideas later on in this video, but for now, just like I said, look around and see if you can't come up with some decent side hustle ideas. So it talks about there are 3 types of side hustles. One, you sell a product, right? Either your product or somebody else's product. 2, provide a service, right? Whether it be like a marketing service, like I was talking about earlier, building a lead generation website that produces phone calls for businesses, right? Leads for businesses. Or you can be a middleman. Okay, so you put 2 people together to form some kind of business transaction. You take a cut of that transaction, like a broker would, or like a real estate agent. Just so you can kind of get an idea of what we're talking about here. It goes on to talk about starter ideas versus next level ideas. Now this is a really big concept for you to grasp. So a starter idea would be, and he gives an example in the book. A starter idea would be driving for Uber, right? Very simple, very basic side hustle. A next level idea, and he gives an example, this one guy who started out driving for Uber and then decided to become a coach for Uber drivers, start up a website about the rideshare industry, and now has become one of the trusted voices in the rideshare industry. So he built that business on top of this very simple idea of being an Uber driver, right? So keep those things in mind as you look through, or you go through ideas for your side hustle. Try to come up with a next level idea from your starter idea. So here's some ideas that I've kind of been kicking around the last couple days. One, building the lead gen site, obviously, affiliate marketing, and these are things that I want to do, that I'm choosing because I can do them anywhere in the world, right? If I decide I want to keep traveling, all I need is an internet connection, and there you go. So you do affiliate marketing. One of the things that has really piqued my interest is reselling, on eBay, right? I know Gary Vaynerchuk did a challenge a couple months ago, or earlier this year, I think, where basically what he was doing was he downloaded the eBay app on his phone, and in the app they have a barcode scanner. So you find a product, scan the barcode, and then it'll bring up all the listings on eBay for that product, and you can kind of see what it's been selling at, like what price it's been selling at. So let's say you find a product, and he was saying that there are people doing this, going to Dollar Tree and those dollar stores, finding a product, scanning it, buying it for $1 and selling it for, you know, $3 or $4 on eBay. So I think that's a really good side hustle. It's kind of interesting. You know, he would go to, you know, yard sales and flea markets and things like that. And again, he's got the app on his phone, scans the barcode, and it pulls up everything that all the listings and all the completed sales. And if you're going to do that, you want to look at completed sales. You don't want to look at listings of what people are listing them for, right? Because you can list it for anything you want. What you want to make sure is you look at the price the thing is actually sold for. So, you know, if you find a product at, you know, Dollar Tree or wherever, and you can buy it for $1, even sell it for $2 plus shipping, you know, you're doubling your money right there. It's 100% return on your investment, which is pretty amazing. So, you know, that's one thing that I might be doing. If I decide to stay here in Glendora or anywhere for that matter, that is definitely something I'm going to look at. So I think it's interesting. I think it's lucrative, and it's a pretty easy side hustle to do. Yeah, so that's about all I have for today. You know, choose which category you're going to be in: selling a product, selling a service, or being a middleman. And then come up with your starter idea and see if you can't come up with a next level idea for it. So again, that's all I got for today. Like and share the video, and subscribe. I got 100 subscribers on this YouTube channel, so I'm stoked about that. I would love some more. So subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep giving you some, you know, the best information that I can. And yeah, see you back here tomorrow.